takes you time to learn, but you don't have to hate it. Know that I am on your side and I want you to succeed at it. Come on now, just pay attention, so let's work together and solve an equation right now. Equations are easy to solve when you follow all the steps. Get rid of all parentheses first and then simplify the rest. Don't forget to check your work. Remember, I know best. Come on now, just pay attention, so let's work together and solve an equation right now. Next you add or subtract variables to one side and constants to the other. Now divide the coefficient of x by one side and then the other. If you don't understand by now, then I'm just over your shoulder. Come on people now, just pay attention, so let's work together and solve an equation right now. Equations are easy to solve when you follow all the steps. Get rid of all parentheses first and then simplify the rest. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of all parentheses first and then simplify the rest. So to get rid of all parentheses, we use distributive property. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. Negative 3 times a plus 4 is a minus 12. So it's minus 3 times plus 4 is minus 12. Bring down the plus 8. X plus bring down the 5. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. Bring down the plus 5. So we got rid of all parentheses first and now simplify the rest. So that means we have to combine like terms. To compare or combine, they must be the same kind. So 5 and minus 12, 5 minus 12 is minus 7. Minus 6x or negative 6x plus 8x, they're the same kind. So it's plus 2x. So minus 7 plus 2x. 4x just comes down because we don't have any more x's here. So minus 8 plus 5 is a minus 3. And they combine to get minus 3. And now we have a very nice equation to look at to do the next step. So what we did is we did the first part of get rid of all parentheses first and then simplify the rest. And now the next step is, after the next part of the song, don't forget to check your work. Remember, I know best. Because you always need to check your math to make sure you did it right. Come on people now, just pay attention, so let's work together and solve an equation right now. Next you add or subtract variables to one side and constants to the other. And so all we have to do now is notice that we have variables, the x terms, and we have constants, the minus 7 and the minus 3. We need to get the variables off of one side onto the other side, and notice it's always going to be addition or subtraction, because what's the opposite of addition? Subtraction. What's the opposite of subtraction? Addition. So it's always going to be add or subtract variables from one side. So we do that first. So get rid of the plus 2x here, we go minus 2x. And minus 2x on both sides. 4x minus 2x is 2x. That leaves us with the minus 7 over here, and the minus 3 just comes down. So all we did was subtract the variables. We could have subtracted 4x and subtracted 4x. It doesn't matter, because we just want to get them on the same side. And now you have minus 7 equals 2x minus 3. but we still have to get the constants all on one side, and it's only by addition and subtraction. So we have all the variables here. So how do we get rid of minus 3? We add 3. So we add 3 here, we add 3 on the other side. Negative 7 plus 3 is minus 4, and it's equal to 2x. If you do these steps correctly, get rid of all parentheses first, and then simplify the rest. Distributive property, combining like terms. You're going to get nice numbers down here, or nice, easy things to then do. Add or subtract the variables from one side. We do that. And then constants to the other. And we want to get them to the other side. And then every time we're left with a nice one-step equation to do the last part of the song, which is, now divide the coefficient of x by one side and then the other. So that's all we have to do. Look at what the coefficient of x, it could be a, it could be b, it could be c, it could be y, it doesn't matter. The coefficient of whatever your variable is, if it was 1/2 times x, then we could divide by 1/2. So you can always divide by whatever the number is that's the coefficient of that variable. So this time it's 2 times x, so divide by 2 and divide by 2, we get negative 2 equals x. So the answer is x equals negative 2. And all we did was divide the coefficient of x on one side and then the other to get our answer. And if you don't understand by now, then I'm just over your shoulder. Which means ask questions if you don't understand. Make sure you ask questions. Come on, people, now. Just pay attention, so let's work together and solve an equation right now. Come on, people, now. Just pay attention, so let's work together and solve an equation right now. Right now, right